guys, this is Belinda Burleson, and we are talking today about how to break bad habits. And we're going to discuss the second key and how this key is effective. I have Ian working on the house, and I have chickens in the yard, so you might hear some background noise. I apologize for that. Um, if you miss key one on how to break a bad habit, it will be in the link below. I will also put links to 3, 4, and 5 when I get those done. So you will have all 5 keys to how to effectively break a bad habit. And we are mainly focusing on habits that involve putting our hands near our face for obvious reasons at this time. Okay, so key 2 is called busy, busy, busy. One of the useful things about habits is that they keep your hands and sometimes your mouth busy. And busyness is what is next. This next key is all about. We're going to solve this puzzle to find the name of our second key. Write the first letter of each word on the line. It says, that's a fan. These are backwards, sorry. Id. F-I-D-D-L-E. So that's not an I. It's a if, id. Fiddle. We're going to learn that fiddling can be good sometimes. Now be careful and know when to fiddle. Don't make your teacher think you're not paying attention to her because Miss Burleson said fiddle. Our second key is the fiddle key. So many kids have hands and mouths that need to move a lot. It is hard to sit still sometimes. Hands that need to touch and squeeze and pick at things. Mouths that need to nibble and suck and chew. It's nothing to be ashamed of. There's no need to be angry at your hands and mouth. It's not their fault either. It's just the way it is for some kids. These kids are nibbling on some watermelon. But instead of doing things that lead to painful cuticles, or crooked teeth, or wet spots on your shirt, and instead of picking your mosquito bites into major sores, or twisting your hair into major knots, and definitely instead of saying, no, 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 to your hands and your mouth, which we all know doesn't work, you need to keep busy in some other way. And that's where the fiddle key comes in. Here these kids are fussing at themselves. There are countless ways to fiddle to keep your hands and mouth busy. The key is to find things that are interesting and fun, like eating watermelon. That keeps your hands busy and your mouth too. But you can't exactly snack on watermelon during a spelling test, or in the car, or at church, or you wouldn't want to eat all the time anyway. So the trick is to find things you can do all the time, or at least as often as you need to, and in all the right places. During spelling tests, in the car, whatever you need to do. Okay. To make the fiddle key work for you, think about the places you tend to do your habit the most, and the things you do when you're in those places. These are called your danger zone. Here's what your list might look like. When do I like to pick? Is it when I'm sitting at the kitchen table doing my homework? When I'm lying in the bed at night trying to fall asleep? When I'm riding in the car and bored out of my mind? When I'm curling up on the couch watching TV? When I'm standing in the outfield waiting for action? That's someone else's example of a danger zone. So we're going to start a piece of paper, and you're going to write down your danger zone, the places where you do your habit the most, but leave a space so we can come over here with some fiddle ideas for each of these places. Okay? Because I cannot use the same fidget ideas when I'm sitting on the couch at home that I could when I'm listening to my teacher talk. Okay, so look at the following list of fiddle ideas. Here are several that we can use our own imagination to think up ways to keep our hands and mouth busy and not doing our activity that we are usually doing, whether that's biting our fingernails or pulling our hair. So ways to keep our mouth busy. Chew gum. Suck some hard candy. chew a thin straw, nibble a piece of raw spaghetti, play an instrument, practice whistling, floss your teeth, sing, count teeth with your tongue, curl your tongue from side to side. That will kind of look goofy in class, wouldn't it? Okay. Ways to keep your hands busy. Play with a cush ball. Play with silly putty or clay. Doodle in the margins of your paper. Toss a ball from hand to hand. Knit, maybe when you're watching TV. Rub a smooth stone or a strand of beads. Tie a knot in a piece of string. Pet your pet. So you're going to write your favorite fiddle ideas for each place. Now you really got to think about this. What is good for if I fiddle in the classroom a lot? What can I do in the classroom? If I fiddle while I'm doing my homework, what can I do at home? If I fiddle when I'm trying to go to sleep, what can I do to go to sleep instead of keeping myself up fidgeting? Alright, so if you need materials for your ideas, you're going to put those in your danger zone. So a stress ball and silly putty by the TV for this little girl. A CD to sing along with in the car to keep me from chewing. I'm going to be singing instead. Make sure you have the items you need in the place you need them the most. So I am prepared, pre-planned. I'm going to grab a fiddle tool as soon as I get in my danger zone. And if I chew on my shirt while doing my homework, I'm going to pop a piece of gum in my mouth before I even open my science book or grab me a sucker. And if I pick up scabs in the car, I'm going to pull out a spare shoelace and challenge myself to tie 40 knots the instant the car seatbelt clicks shut. Don't wait until you actually do your habit to start fiddling, because by then it will be too late. Your brain will not rewire as quickly. Use your fiddle activities before your habit has a chance to kick in. So start using the fiddle key right away to keep your hands or your mouth happily occupied. Tune in below to find out what key 3 is.